A question I always ask myself when I'm looking at a place: if COVID had to ever happen again, and this is the only place I end up for the rest of my life, would I want to stay here? We are in locations where you have to make an effort to get there. And I think that's a very critical part of the experience. I almost put as much emphasis on the journey as I put on the destination. I'm Oneil Khosa. I'm the CEO of Enthusiast Hotel Collection. Water means a lot to me. I'm at my best. I'm calm, composed whenever I'm close to water. I always knew I wanted to be out at sea. I went to sea when I was 17 years old. From the freighters to cruise ships, I'm a certified merchant marine captain. My entrepreneurial journey began with buying a cruise ship when I was 33 years old. I was getting a little bored of my banking job and running a private equity fund. I wanted to transition and I smelled an opportunity. I said, okay, this is the time. And I jumped on from being a banker to being an entrepreneur. To make the transition from a salaried person, a banker, or whatever you want to call it, to being an entrepreneur was a very steep journey. And I'm glad I did that. I was the CEO of Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line for about 6 years. For me, what I'm doing is actually cruising on land. On a cruise ship, you go through in the oceans to get to the destinations. You're cruising on land. You're driving 3 to 4 hours to get to our bespoke locations. As an example, our location in North Carolina, you have to drive for an hour to see another human being. We are right in the middle of a forest. In the Bahamas, at Abaco Inn, you can't get there if you're not on a boat. You have to fly, take a ferry to get to an island that has a population of 500 people. But guess what you get? You get Atlantic Ocean on one side, and you get the Sea of Abacos on the sliver of a land piece. Going to Antarctica, you have to make an effort to get there, to see Antarctica. Our locations are the same. And that's why we drive people who are enthusiasts. They are enthusiasts of some kind. Either they are a car enthusiast, or they are a boat enthusiast, they are a diving enthusiast, they are a nature enthusiast. We are a group of enthusiast people serving other enthusiast people. We are not very far off the major metros. We are 3 to 4 hours away. But I also believe that's a very critical part of the experience, because we live in a very automated world right now. I asked to myself, and I think that's how I look at things, is like, what would I want to do? So when was the last time I got into a car with my wife, or you with your partner, for 3-4 hours and had an uninterrupted chat? If you fly into San Francisco and then you take a 4-hour ride to get to Brewery Gulch Inn, you've had quality 4 hours of interaction and time with your partner, with your spouse, through the redwoods, through Sonoma. By the time you reach Brewery Gulch Inn, it's already very full of pleasure. It's already very rejuvenating. You've had a great ride. You had a great chat with your partner. You've kind of rediscovered yourself already. And then an amazing fireplace welcomes you, a very amazing staff member welcomes you. It puts you in a different mood. So the whole experience tends to blend into each other. I almost put as much emphasis on the journey as I put on the destination. Enthusiast Hotel Collection is not about geography. Countries, geographies don't mean anything to me. It has to have the enthusiast mode. Our locations are for enthusiast people who are fulfilling their passion and hobby to be there. We are just a link in their journey.